right, you're looking live outside the New York City courthouse where Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is set to face U.S. drug trafficking charges today at noon. His case is drawing similar parallels to Panama's Manuel Noriega's case. That was 36 years ago. And like Noriega, Maduro's defense will likely contest the legality of this whole arrest, arguing immunity for sovereign foreign leaders, which is a bedrock principle of international and U.S. law. Joining me now is former U.S. District Judge in the Southern District of New York, Shira Scheindlin. Judge, thank you so much for taking the time, ma'am. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
If I could just, for starters, get your thoughts on the images that we saw this morning unfold of Nicolas Maduro in that armored vehicle motorcade, to the helicopter, back to the motorcade. Here he is in handcuffs. Your thoughts as a judge? I mean, this used to be your home turf.
Yes, indeed. And there have been many other high-profile cases that have looked just like that. So it's not unprecedented. As you already said, you mentioned Noriega. We had the former president of Honduras, Juan Hernandez. We had the World Trade Center case. So we've had Southern District gets very high-profile cases. This is not the first time.
But how does it rank? You know, I'm thinking he would have been down the hall from Luigi Mangione, Ghislaine Maxwell, Diddy at one point. To your point, New York and your old courthouse, they are used to high-profile cases and celebrity, right? But how does this, what we're seeing here, rank against some of those other cases that you've seen?
Well, obviously, the security is very, very high. But I don't think, again, that it's all that different. It's high security, the helicopter from Brooklyn instead of just doing it by car over the Brooklyn Bridge. It's a little different, but it's not unprecedented. The Southern District of New York, as I said, has a long history of serious high-profile cases. Yeah. I had a couple myself. So we all know about high-profile cases, and the court is well prepared to handle them.
Yeah, I was reading up on some of the cases that you oversaw just last night. You've got home court knowledge here on what might happen today. Do you think today will be significant in any way at noon, or mainly procedural for Maduro?
Mainly procedural. Yeah, mainly procedural. What you have first in a criminal case is an arraignment where the judge says, how do you plead? And he's going to say not guilty to all the charges. And then there's a discussion of bail. But there's no chance for bail here. I mean, obviously, this person is a risk of flight. He would never be released on bail under any conditions. So I'm sure there won't be bail. I'm sure he'll say not guilty. And then some dates might be set for his next appearance so that the process can really start, where he can raise whatever defenses he intends to raise and make any motions he intends to make. So that's when things will get much more interesting. Today is quick and procedural.
I have just a few seconds left with you, ma'am. What defense strategy do you anticipate that his team is about to play?
Well, they're certainly, you anticipated them. They're certainly going to say that the circumstances of his arrest were illegal and make this whole case illegal, that you can't just snatch a foreign person and bring them here. This is not an extradition case, which was the case in Noriega. So this is different. This is unprecedented, to snatch a leader of a country in a foreign jurisdiction and bring him to the U.S. However, the U.S. Supreme Court has said that doesn't matter how he got here. He's here now. He's present in the country. So that probably won't work. The other one, as you said, is head of state immunity. Is he going to claim? Of course he'll claim head of state immunity. I was the president. I'm entitled to immunity. And the other side will argue you were an illegitimate president. You really were not the president because you really lost the election, but you elected yourself. So there'll be a big argument where a judge has to decide whether he was a legitimate head of state. And that'll be a very interesting argument when it occurs.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.